Alhamdulillah. Saba Allah kulembere. Wa barakallahu fikum wa jazakumullahu khair. Kantu aro mukisaguno.
A week after the Kawempe North by-election, MP-elect Elias Luyimbazi Nalukoola returned to his hometown mosque in Kawempe-Mbogo for Juma prayers, where he was joined by NRM candidate Faridah Nambi and independent candidate Muhammad Mutazindwa. Whereas the prayers come 2 weeks before Eid al-Fitr, today the events of the by-election in Kawempe North took center stage. In his teaching, area Imam Sheikh Muhammad Mugalu appealed to those who contested in the election to reconcile and support the eventual winner Nalukoola for the sake of peace and continuity. However, Sheikh Mugalu also appealed to Nalukoola to listen to the concerns of the constituents who voted for him and work to unite everyone there during his tenure in Parliament. Following the Imam's counsel, Muhammad Mutazindwa stood up to formally congratulate Elias Nalukoola and pledged to work with the MP-elect.
Vast candidates being targeted, especially me and Councillor Masuti, where we voted from. I voted from here, Kawempe-Mbogo Playground, and our votes were trashed, just like it was in Kazangola Central, where Councillor Masuti voted from.
Like Nambi, Nalukoola and Mutazindwa lamented the violence, which they say was committed by security personnel identifying themselves as the Joint Anti-Terrorism Task Force.
To hear from Hajat Nambi, she regrets what happened during the polling time on 13th March 2025. So if that is the case, indeed that's the way to go. It's a pity.
Nambi was particularly concerned that the area where she voted from was most affected by the violence, which made it difficult for her votes to be counted. She is hoping for a speedy investigation into the cause of the violence in Kawempe North.
We have instituted an investigation that is going to culminate into a petition. We really hope that that can really go as far as electoral reforms by the rightful organs. I think that will be Parliament, but court should announce itself so that in future there are no anomalies.
However, in a light moment, Nalukoola declared that the outcome of the NRM study into the violence in Kawempe North would not change much.
Add that they are now basing on a letter which was issued through social media by General Museveni. But that letter was addressed to grandchildren. I don't know who they are. And I don't think Electoral Commission is among the grandchildren of General Museveni.
For now, Nalukoola is appealing to the Electoral Commission to speedily publish his name in the Gazette so he can be sworn in as a legislator instead of focusing on a High Court appeal.
It is very unfortunate that the Electoral Commission has forgotten its duties. Upon declaration of results, upon declaration of the winner, the next step to take is to gazette. Unfortunately, they have not gazetted the results.
Yesterday, several MPs expressed concern that Electoral Commission had delayed to declare Nalukoola the duly elected MP, opening the way for his swearing in as the MP for Kawempe North constituency.